Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'da, habibti fillah. It's important to return to khair and keep on khair during this time that we're going through, this struggle. And of course, as we usually mention, that one of the best things that we can do is to use our time to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one of the greatest acts of ibadah that the scholars ta'ayyin, or the scholars, they mention and they specify, and they mention it often along with jihad fi sabilillah, and that is to seek knowledge. That is talab al-ilm. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that talab al-ilm, that seeking knowledge, is the path to Jannah. It's the path to paradise. قال صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته قال صلى الله عليه وسلم من سلك طريقا يلتمسه به علما سهل الله له طريقا إلى الجنة. The Prophet عليه الصلاة والسلام said, whoever traverses the path of knowledge, Allah will make easy for him the path to paradise. And so we know this hadith. We listen to this hadith. But how many of us really try to traverse that path of knowledge, even during this time of great trial and fitn, this time when we can't even visit our elders, this time we can't even pray Salat al-Jama'ah, when we can't even pray Salat al-Jumu'ah. This is a ghareeb time, something we've never experienced in any of our lives. For those that are, have had longer lives, we've never seen anything like this. This is the strangest things, to begin to be comfortable with missing Jumu'ah, to begin to be comfortable missing Salatul Jumu'ah. So we need something to revive our heart. We need something to bring us closer to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, and to remind us and be on that path to paradise. And that can only come through Talib al-Ilm. It can only come through Talib al-Ilm, seeking knowledge, seeking to get to paradise. As the Salaf as-Salih used to say, Talib al-Ilm, Talib al-Jannah, seeking knowledge is seeking paradise. Seeking knowledge is seeking paradise. Another thing I want to mention is just doing good deeds. Some of you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed with wealth. Spend your wealth. Doesn't mean you have to leave your homes. You can use your bank accounts, as is so easy we can push a button and we can donate to our favorite Islamic charity. We can donate to a relative who is in need. We can donate to someone and get it to the fuqara and the masakin, just that easy, even without leaving our houses. So we live in a time where there's a lot of convenience, there's a lot of ability to do good if we want to use the time for good. If we want to use it for evil, then of course there's plenty of time and there's plenty of opportunities for evil. So I suggest that we spend it in khair. And as I know, some of the fudala that of some of our ikhwan in Seattle, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve them, Sheikh Farid specifically I'm talking about, who's doing a lot of khair, that even during this time of the coronavirus, they are spending their time giving to the poor and the homeless. They are feeding them. So they are doing something which is immense good, taking a risk, while at the same time trying to preserve themselves. But it's a way of khair. It's a way of doing excellent ibadah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will raise their ranks amongst the people and amongst and most importantly with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Have a ni'mah min ni'amillah. So use your time wisely. Spend your wealth wisely. Strive in the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by doing good. And as I said, use it for talib al-ilm. Use this time to sit in those halaqat that are in your room, that you can turn on your YouTube, that you can turn on your Facebook, that you can turn on tap into the ulama, Ahl Sunnah, and benefit. Go through books. I don't say just listen to those beautiful lectures that help to fill the iman, or just little reminders as we're trying to do now. But I'm saying, sit and listen to durus. Go through matun, because some of you, aspire to be students of knowledge. And you don't become a student of knowledge by just sitting and listening to good lectures of Iman, but you have to study. You have to get into those books. طالب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة. Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim man and Muslim female. Excuse me, habitabillah. So it's very important to use the time wisely. Use it for good. Use it in a beneficial way. And we ask Allah the Almighty to accept our good and forgive our evil. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all with ikhlas, with thabat ala sunnah. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala forgive us of our many sins. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala bless us to use our time wisely and put barakah in our time and barakah wherever we go. And may Allah azza wa jal bless the talib al-ilm, that path, to be easy for us. And as important and most importantly, that we practice. And may Allah ta'ala make it easy for us to practice His deen and make our affairs easy, and for the Muslims everywhere. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all to be sources of guidance and forgive us of our many sins and help us to come back to Him, to help to lift this bala, this trial that we're facing, that we can't even pray the Salatul Jumu'ah, that Tarawih, that next month Ramadan is coming up, and we won't even be in the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We won't even be sitting together. We won't even be eating and fasting together, and we won't have that blessed have an iftar together, and we won't have Tarawih together. So we are truly in a loss, even though we become comfortable in this state. And may Allah forgive us. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.